Okay, I'm picking this back up for Phase 3 Sith Raid. About halfway through the phase so far. I went in and I threw in a burner team, just 4 weak tunes to be able to suck off and isolate before I can take in another team. I'm going to do the Nightsisters with Anakin, Talzin lead, Asajj, Daka, Gear 6 Initiate with a 4-dot speed arrow and a crit chance triangle. And then I do have a relic Anakin, only like relic 4. There is some RNG in this squad. It's not too bad though. Well, what we want to start off with hopefully is Sabers having retribution. That way we can get Initiate down as fast as possible. That's perfect. Go ahead and take out the Sabers now. If you take any of the Sabers down with Nightsisters on a basic, then that'll just revive Initiate. So now that we have her toppled, all we want to do is basics. So anytime a Nightsister does a basic, Initiate will revive, Anakin will then take a bonus turn, and Asajj's offense is going to ramp up. By the time she comes out of topple, Asajj will probably be critting for around 100k. So just go ahead and put this on auto basic, and she will get hit quite a few times before she comes out of topple. Looks like Russian's having a bad day. We'll talk to him in a minute. 65% of the phase done this far. Wow, that really makes me sad about Russian. So I was just critting for about 50k, 55k. Up to 60k. What I'm going to do is I'm going to force the isolate on Talzin by using standalone when that turn meter gets a little bit more filled. If she isolates anyone other than Talzin or Anakin, it's pretty much a wasted run. $92,000 crit from Asajj. Down to 63%. Alright, let's go ahead and take this off. I need a lot more turn meter on Talzin. 99,000 crit. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's going to be close. Gonna be close. There we go. There's that isolate. Let's see if we can get plague. Nope. AoE. And it's just back to the basics again. We're going into this topple at about 60%. Asajj is critting for about 120k. Down to 60%. 11 more turns before Enrage. Asajj is up to 130,000 crit, 132. 136. We've only got a couple small runs into this raid so far, so putting up a huge number like this isn't gonna really affect anybody that's trying to go for top spot. Actually, I think greatest is up there now. It's been a little while since I've seen him run with it. 168,000 on Asajj. Turn meter's almost full again on Traya. 162,000 on basic. 180,000. Already down to 56%. Alright, she's gonna come out. Back down again she goes. Back to basic, starting this one out at 55%. $187,000. Wow, Russian's really breaking my heart, man. I get it. I totally get it. Almost up to 200,000 on basic for Asajj. The only two Zetas you really need is the lead on Talzin, and then Asajj is unique. I'd like to see how much the damage ramps up with on relics for Asajj for these long battles. I think it's probably worth the investment. If I can get her to crit at 200k at G12, I can get her to crit for a lot more at Relic 7. Wouldn't get much, you know, I wouldn't get that kind of use in PvP, but these PvE runs are a little bit more fun. Wow, she's down to 49% and none of her turn meter has come back at all. 221,000. Down to 48%. And Traya still has no turn meter. I'm really not trying to finish this phase. If the next isolate sticks on anyone other than Talzin or Anakin, it's pretty much over. That might keep us from finishing off the phase. 269,000 with Asajj. 44% of the phase remaining. $274,000 crit from Asajj and 42% of the phase remaining. And Trey is still not even half turn meter. I saw almost 300,000. Down to 38%. 9 more turns still till Enrage. And we can pretty much topple Traya with one AoE at this point from either Anakin or Asajj. $329,000. think a plane just tried to land on my house. $34,000 and just over half turn meter. This is definitely a way to do it smarter than harder, you know? When someone can run across a good composition that really tackles the issue that needs to be handled to do the best amount of damage, I respect that. Down to 29%, and this is our second or third topple. Even if RNG gets us and isolate gets stuck on somebody we don't want to, that's fine. I would still consider it a good run. 360,000 now. I think I've gotten her up to about 500K. Down to 24%. It's going to come out of topple eventually. I think Russian's mad at me for the raids while I'm making a video on how to do raids. That's pretty ironic. I feel bad. That's really not my intention. I'm just trying to practice, learn, and maybe show a couple other people if they're interested. I'm definitely not trying to make anyone angry. 410,000 now, and under 20%. Still hasn't come out of topple. 430K. I think we started that topple at about 40% or so. Maybe 35. $412,000. Turn meter's still not full. She doesn't stand up soon. She's gonna eat it. 457K on basic. And I have a sick amount of offense on Asajj. I think I have one mod with 180 offense on her. $430K, 8.5%. Finally came out of topple. If Talzin dies with that isolate, she won't be able to be revived or assist in stacking damage, but this phase is over at this point. It does fall apart in phase 4, which is fine. Phase 4 is a whole other beast. I'm still trying to practice good teams for that, the different parts, different scenarios. Yeah, this phase is over. That was about 66% of phase 3. And Asajj will 474,000. Oh, Russian's breaking my heart, man. Take it off auto. Go ahead and heal up some. I like to take the add-ons out first. Work on Nihilus. Almost have Initiate down again. There we go. I can heal Daka with Asajj. Oh, not anymore. Asajj's offense has been reset. We can go ahead and clear the stacks. Once they get up to be about 20 stacks, I go ahead and clear them. Anakin can remove the Isolate. I did get it off before she got taken out, so I will be able to revive her. Annihilate's coming up, and I'm getting rocked. This will ramp up Asajj's offense a little bit. There we go. Pop that shield. Revive Talzin. Now we can revive Daka. Perfect. Clear those stacks. Asajj is up to 50k now. I should have healed with Daka there. Got 4% off the phase so far. I can live with that. It's a good place for this to fall apart. It's Nightsisters though, you never know. If they revive the add-ons, I could pull something off. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. No Anakin, but that's fine. See if we can get some Plague to stick. 83,000 with Asajj. Initiates down. And we lost Daka. This is going to wrap it up. See how we did. $52 million. 42 million of that with Asajj. 8.5 of Anakin, just with those bonus turns. Not a bad run. Thanks. Where does that put us now? that took the lead. I'll probably hold off for the rest of the raid. Thanks.